I think I think by the, so basically, this is like a quick video, just a footnote video to part 2. There's not actually part 3, just say, but I just say, because I think people are gonna get confused by part 2, because
their mind got blown?
Well, not because of that, but because I didn't actually mention this. I didn't actually mention this thing that well, I'm gonna explain here. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna just go through the process again, and then really quickly, and then we'll be done with this footnote. All right. So we start here, and then so we go omega plus 1, omega plus 2, omega plus 3, omega plus 4, and so on. And so we get to, eventually we get to omega plus omega. And that is called, that's just omega times 2, right?
Oh, that's where the omega times 2 come from.
So, yeah. And so, hang on, but we can do the same thing with multiplication. And so we get, just get omega times 2, omega times 3, omega times 4, and so on. And eventually we get to omega times omega. Omega squared.
Oh, this is where omega squared came from. Oh, now I get it. This is where omega, the power of omega came from.
and then we can do the same thing with powers and get omega to the power of omega. And then we can repeat that and get, right? We can repeat that. So after several steps like that, like it turns out to be so after several steps, we get to omega to the power of 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 omega, and so on. No problem.
And can we keep doing that forever?
No problem.
Infinitely?
No problem. And so we run out of standard mathematical notation, but no problem. That's just called epsilon naught. And then we can repeat this process that's actually called tetration to get epsilon 1. And so on. Important. Replacement doesn't care about whether I can write the numbers that I want to generate.
Okay, so we can basically do that forever.
Do that forever.
And never get to anywhere other than omega something.
But...
Right?
Yeah, but now, all of these ordinals that we've created, think about all of these ordinals. What comes after all of that?
Well, I thought we just forever can play with omega.
Yeah, but we've already done this to here, so we've got infinite here, but then we followed it with something. So yeah, we can do that. All right, so, and this is called omega 1.
And omega 1
matches up with a cardinal again, because if it just were this, then it would be somewhere in here, but it's not, right? So
yeah.
So we get a new cardinal, and we define it to be Aleph 1.
So omega 1 comes after infinity.
It comes after this infinite process, right? This infinite process of replacement, right?
So if I sum up, if we take all the naturals, right? In the order that they appear.
Yeah.
And after that infinity, we can say that there comes omega.
Yes.
And after we've done everything possible forever with omega, there comes omega 1.
Yeah. That's right. And so yeah, this was our tiny little footnote, and see you in part 3.
See you in part 3.